Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Shib Analyst by Rocket Crypto. My name is Steve. It's that time again of the week that I want to go through community questions and concerns. I'll be going through some questions that I'll be answering and also just addressing some general things that I think are important to be addressed. Let's look at the market first. The global crypto market cap is at roughly 1.4 trillion, and we are down 0.03% since yesterday. Bitcoin dominance sits at 45.3%. Ethereum is coming back up at 17.8%. And if we look at the market today, besides Bitcoin, I see Ethereum is doing fairly well. The market is on break even right now. And if we look at Shiba, we are actually still sitting very comfortably on 28th place. Now, let me mention that still with this, even though we are up 3.13%, Shibaswap, I know everybody is so anticipating and curious and wants it out now and asking when is it coming out. Trust me, I want it to be out as well, just like you, all right? Everybody wants it to be out. The developers want it to be out. Good thing needs time. The AMA made it very clear, and I want to stress on this, okay? We just had the AMA on the 29th, and it was made very clear from Certik itself that the audit is complete, okay? We got the green light, and what we're doing right now, we are onboarding the nodes, just like Eric said. We are getting ready to put Shibaswap live. And once it's live, Certik will then again review the contracts to verify that they're the ones that were audited by Certik. And then after that, they will, on the Certik website, they will then go ahead and change the status to complete, and it won't be onboarding anymore. Because if we go to Shibaswap right here, you'll see Certik, okay? It's still under onboarding. So we could actually go and look at the audit report, and you see it's onboarding. And once Shibaswap is live, you'll be able to see that they're done with the auditing, and then they'll change this status from onboarding to live. That's how we'll also realize and notice that they are now live and we can start using Shibaswap. Also, what that was mentioned in AMA is this. Shibaswap will be activating Skynet and Shield. What this does is right here. This is Skynet right here. You see on this side, it will be scanning for any malicious attacks, like a software that runs checks on Shibaswap to make sure that it's always secure. Shibaswap activated Skynet and Shield. So let's find out what that is. What is Skynet and what is Shield? Okay, what is Certik Shield? Certik Shield is a decentralized membership system to enable reimbursement of lost or stolen cryptocurrency from any protocol. Reimbursement decisions are fully made at the discretion of the members of Certik Shield, who may be blockchain projects or individual community supporters. So basically, it's an insurance. We learned at the AMA that Shibaswap has both the Skynet, which scans for any risks, plus they have the insurance called Shield for theft, like in case cryptocurrencies are stolen, that you have an insurance that you get reimbursed. Another thing that was also mentioned is this right here, Skynet. And it's also described here very nicely what that is, okay? So the security oracle is formed by a decentralized network of operators that use industry-leading security technology as to evaluate the reliability of mission-critical smart contracts, such as those used in DeFi. In exchange for these real-time updatable scores, these operators receive Certik rewards. The security oracle is interoperable with any protocol, allowing their users to make educated decisions before interacting with smart contracts. Smart contracts integrate with security oracle may flag and prevent malicious transactions from occurring, preventing situations of crypto asset loss. So basically, this will be tracking the contracts made on Shibaswap for any malicious activity live, okay? And it's in real time. They'll be tracking them in real time. Just as you see right here, if we go here, this is real time. It's scanning contracts in real time. And also it shows you here always, okay, this was a rug pull, okay, stable magnet, or what's been exploited. So you always see what's been exploited. So you're up to date. This is amazing, okay? Certik is really a top tier, and right now it's the only of its kind that does this. And you see very well-known swaps or DeFi's are getting their audits done. Even Certik themselves audit themselves. Okay, Seller, Tether, Binance, Pancake, Aave, and so on and so forth. So very soon Shibaswap will be also among this list, hopefully on the very top, because they've done a really thorough audit. And secondly, that was also said, that was said at the AMA also, was that, and that's another reason why it took so long. They had all their contracts audited, all of them, the complete list, and that obviously takes the longest. Another thing also was mentioned in the AMA, that the reason why it took so long, because Shibaswap doesn't just have one governance token. They have 3 tokens, and it never happened before. This is very unique, and that's also something that took a while to get audited, because first of all, they had to wrap their head around the system. They had to learn the tokenomics. They have to understand what the vision is for Shibaswap, and then go around and try to find loopholes, and then go back and forth and try to audit. So it took a while to do that, because Shiba Inu is one of a kind, having 3 different tokens right now. So that's why it took and it takes so long to audit it. But now we're at the end of the audit. We've gotten the green light, and now we're just waiting to go live. So be patient, guys. We came a long way. Security is number 1. We always know that, especially swaps are being attacked on a regular. Look at this list. We don't want Shibaswap to end over here on this side because you're rushing things and you're impatient. Be patient. It's for the benefit of the entire community if Shibaswap comes up on top, being a very secure and stable swap exchange, and it will benefit us all. Okay, rather than rushing things, and then we'll end up on this list right here because we have a breach of security, etc., etc. So that won't happen. They made a thorough audit. I'm curious to see the score, and in my humble opinion, the way I know the dev team of Shiba Inu, they won't settle for anything less than perfection, and they'll give us the best of the best. So all this wait will be worth it, trust me. We're about to go live. It's for the benefit of all of us, the entire Shiba Inu community, when we come up with a swap that is secure, that has no loopholes, and that we won't end up on this list on the right here. That said, let's get into some questions. The first question here is that I would love a video on the following topic where I'm not sure about I really understood correctly. The 67% in six-month time lock. So every week, 67% of my rewards are locked for the following 6 months, correct? We are not talking about the first 6 months Shibaswap existing. To answer your question, let's say Shibaswap goes live right now, today, and then you get your Shib tokens, and then you stake 100% of them. So 1 week from today, you'll receive 33% of your rewards. The rest, which is 67%, will be paid out in 24 weeks, which are those 6 months. So every week you'll get a portion of the 67% spread over the 24 weeks, over the 6 months. So 6 months from next week, you will receive your last installment. That's how it works. So what will happen 6 months after my first return period? When the 6 months lock period is over, then every week, additionally to my weekly 33% return at this point, I will get now unlocked 67% from the week. Basically, this is how it works. Okay, you get paid weekly within those 6 months. So on the 6th month, you get your last payment for the 67%. Yes, and the amounts will be accumulating because you'll get your rewards every week. But every week, you'll only get 33% of those rewards. Keep in mind, if you stake your Shib, you get 3 rewards. You get Shib. Let's look at this. I want it to be visual for you so you can visualize it. You get 3% of all bones per block, right? And then you get 0.1% of all Ethereum swap transactions. And then on top of all this, you also receive 0.05% of all allocated swap fees. And we read that means excluded are Ethereum, wrapped Bitcoin, DAI, USDT, and USDC. Everything outside of these is fair game. That's what you'll receive it will be a portion of it based on the share of your pool. It will be converted into Shib and you'll receive that also. So basically you'll receive bones, you'll receive Ethereum, and you'll receive Shib token. So let's say you keep on restaking your Shib rewards. It will do two things. First of all, it will keep those Shib token out of their circulating supply, plus it will add to your weekly payments. So every week that you restake, it gives you 24 more payments down the road. And those 24 more payments down the road get larger and larger because you keep restaking. And as you keep restaking, your weekly payments get larger and larger and larger. I want you and I want everybody to understand this. And this is why I keep stressing this. The mechanism that Shibaswap is offering us is amazing and it's unique of its kind. So basically, they are paying us 0.05%, a portion of this. They convert it and paying it us in Shib. So we can keep restaking these Shib rewards, making our weekly payouts larger and larger and larger. And this will accomplish two things. First of all, it will take the Shib token out of the circulating supply. Second of all, it will make our weekly payments larger and larger over time. I want you to understand this concept. All right. Once you understand that, you will understand how it's a much better system than just burning the tokens, because nobody benefits from just burning tokens. Think about it. We benefit from restaking the Shib because it makes our weekly payouts get larger and larger. Plus, it takes the circulating supply, which right now, let's go to that. Right now, look at our circulating supply. Our circulating supply is 497 trillion. So keep in mind, we get paid weekly in Shib. So the Shib we get paid into weekly, the more we keep restaking them, the longer they get taken out of the circulation. So basically we're recycling. We keep recycling the Shib that we get. We keep on restaking them, keeping them out of the circulation. Now keep in mind, let's have 500,000 people do that. Guess what will happen? It's more effective than just burning them because first of all, like I say, let me repeat myself because this has to be really clear and you need to understand this concept. When staking Shib and we get weekly rewards in Shib, you can keep restaking your Shib token. Your weekly payouts, which will be paid out after 1 week, you'll receive 33%. Let me go there because I know you're visual people. Okay, you see right here. After the first week, you'll receive 33% of your payouts that you staked. And then the 67% will be paid in 6 months. So you'll receive 24 weekly installments paid out. So now, every week, if you keep restaking your Shib that you receive as a reward, this keeps extending. You keep getting the 33%. Okay, let's say you stake today. Your first 33% you'll receive next week. And then next week you restake again. So the third week you receive not only your 33% of your first staking, but also 33% of your second staking. And it continues on like that. So your payouts keep increasing. Your pay gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The more you keep restaking, the larger your payouts get. Do you understand that? So it does two things. First, it increases your payouts, your weekly payouts infinitely. And second, it takes the Shib token out of the circulating supply. It keeps them out of the circulating supply. Now imagine 500,000 people doing that. Because right now, how many holders do we have? So we have over 573,000 holders. Imagine even half of these holders keep restaking their Shib token or providing liquidity with their Shib token, getting this large amount out of the circulating supply. If you think about it, you'll see how as a community, when we stand behind this concept and we really actively contribute to it, we are the ones in charge of the price that we want. It's up to us. I keep saying this. It's upon us to use the system that the developers has made for us. So it's up to us to fully utilize this system and keep restaking our Shib tokens. So we keep getting Ethereum and Bone and Shib. Since we're getting Ethereum as well every week, we can use that Ethereum as gas fee for the restaking. So it's free. It's basically free. We will be restaking for free because we get paid in Ethereum anyway. And you only get Ethereum when you stake Shib. If you stake Leash or Bone, you don't get any Ethereum. So there's a reason why the developers set it up that way, that when you restake your Shib, you get Ethereum with it, so that it won't cost you nothing to restake, because they're giving you the Ethereum to cover your cost of restaking. So think about it, guys. Another thing that I want to make clear, in the AMA also, Carl mentioned something. He was the one that was developing the contracts, and he asked Satoshi, hey Satoshi, what do you want me to pay attention to when doing these contracts? And Satoshi told Carl that I don't want only whales to be able to benefit and make money off of Shiba Inu. I want the regular Joe, okay? The regular person down the street that doesn't have thousands of dollars to invest in Shiba. I want even them to be able to make money. So keep in mind, this whole Shib system is designed for regular people to be able to earn a living. This is a passive income that you'll be able to earn on a weekly basis. And they give you free Shib to restake. They give you free Ethereum to use as fee to cover your restaking. And then they give you Bone that will skyrocket in value. They're offering you wealth right here. And I'm educating you on how to fully utilize this mechanism. Now, I don't want this video to go any longer, but I just wanted to make sure that you understand the importance of staking your Shib, putting it to work, because it accomplishes two things. By restaking your Shib, you are taking them permanently out of the circulating supply. And second, and the most important, you keep increasing your passive income. It gets larger and larger. You keep growing your passive income. Eventually, when you keep doing that over the years, you'll have a large enough amount that you can make a living off of it, that you can live off of it. You can start cashing out weekly now, okay? But first, the goal is build that large income. You keep building that large income. So you keep restaking it until it gets large enough where you can start living off of it now. Okay, so I'll leave it at there now. I just wanted to stress this point, make it clear for you, the Shiba community, to understand that we have an amazing mechanism right here that is put in our hands that we can use to our own benefits. A system that was designed from the very beginning. Satoshi's goal was to make this system work for everyone, not just for whales, but especially for the regular people like you and I that don't have billions to blow, but can start small and then every week increase our passive income by restaking the rewards that we get. They even cover the restaking cost for us by giving us Ethereum. This is not financial advice or anything, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you how the mechanism is set up for us. The longer you have it staked and the longer you keep restaking, the larger your passive income will grow. Basically, Shibaswap is your own personal Federal Reserve. So you're basically printing your own money. You get a blank check and you keep writing the amount on there on your own. You can put as much as you want. It's up to you. And I want you to understand that that's what you have in your hands with Shibaswap. And the security is very important. And that's why it takes time to have it audited. And now it's completed. For those who are patient, it will be so worth it, because the rewards of Shibaswap are unparalleled. There is no swap out there on the market that gives you the rewards and has you, the person, the human being, your best interest in mind. Shibaswap will change DeFi system once and for all, and it will be the standard for every other swap or exchange. Plus, it has also this pump and dump proof mechanism where you can't just cash in 100% of your winnings and then dump it all, causing the token price to tumble. You can't do that. You only get weekly installments spread out over 6 months. And that's a huge deal in stabilizing the price a very consistent and steady growth of the price, and is a mechanism that decreases the circulating supply while it enlarges our wallets. So keep that in mind. I need you, Shiba community out there, to understand this simple concept. And once you understand it, let's all rally behind it and work hard on it. Okay, let's increase our passive income while reducing the circulating supply. And this is a video that is very important that I deliberately made for you to make you understand amazing gift that we have, and there is no other swap out there that thinks like that and is for your best interest like that. Okay, this is all I have for you. I hope this was of any value, and as always, I'm looking forward to a dialogue with you in the comment section below. Other than that, I wish you a good day and see you in the next video.